Hello friends.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about those dreaded J months in retail. Usually January, June, and July are the slowest months for us. And so we wanted to talk about what actually sold in those months. We have our checks from the White Owl. We have a printout of everything that sold so we can look at it with a ciphering eye. So on June the 11th, we started a 20% off sale. So we have to go through the numbers to see, did that help? Did it make it worse? Like what happened with the sales patterns for those months before and after we started the sale? So like we said, January, June, July, usually the slowest months in retail. June, July for us, typically pretty slow.
Yeah. I think January, because it's right after Christmas, people have bought out.
Yeah.
And so, and then June and July, maybe vacations with kids, and there's a lot of money on vacations. And,
well, the kids are home. You have less money less time to just go out
and
shop because you have people at home that you need to care for. It's hot. Did we say that?
It's super hot this year.
Yeah, super hot.
It is air conditioned in the White Owl, but you still have to. If you have kids, you have to drag them out in the heat, and then you have to get them back home, and kids are crying. It's a whole thing for parents, and I don't envy them anymore.
So we decided, and we've done this in the past, we decided on June the 11th we were going to start a sale, 20% off.
We usually try to do those a couple of times a year, 3 times a year.
Yeah, usually spring,
fall, and...
Yeah.
And this time it was summer though.
Yeah, between like the holidays, like right before a reset, we kind of like to
clear
out and move some of that inventory. So the question is, did it help?
I think it did.
Yeah.
I think it helped us to a certain point. You never know how these things are going to turn out, but I think we had more traffic in the booth. People were coming in when they saw the signs.
Yeah. All right, so let's look at some preliminary numbers. So in June, we sold 93 items for a total of $1,637.95. Now, keep in mind, that is just
total sales.
That does not include what we paid for that merchandise. So it's not profit, it's just sales. Then in July, we sold 101 items for $1,185.80. So more items, less money. So what we have to look at is, what were they buying?
Well, it wasn't necessarily a month where they stopped buying it. They were just buying smaller items, different things.
Yeah. Because the question is, did the sale make those smaller buys more palatable?
Yeah. Which, in theory, though, it helped us move those smaller items out to clear out for new stuff. And some of them have been sitting there for a while.
Yeah, some of them had.
So that was, in retrospect, it was a good thing.
Yes. Yeah.
And I wish we'd make more money, but can't have everything.
So the interesting thing I find about both months is that we sold no furniture.
Yeah.
This is definitely a testament to smalls
and mediums.
Smalls pay the rent, and then everything else is gravy, because we only sold in June how many items? 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 items were over $50 and nothing over $100 in June.
Which was very interesting, I think.
Yeah. What would you say we sold the most of? Linens?
We sold quite a few linens, but we also sold a lot of that casserole dish stuff we had. We sold most of it.
That's true. Yeah, we did take a whole slew of casserole dishes over there. And they all sold, so that was good.
We sold some ephemera, clothes.
Yeah, I would say, so the comparison is, in June, $207 of that was from the clothing booth. And then $1,430.93 was from the double booth. So more home goods than ephemera and clothing in June.
Yeah.
Which is very interesting for me.
Yeah, for me. We sold some artwork, but it was all below $50.
Yeah. What would you say is the most interesting thing? We had a few things that moved that we've had for a while. Like we had a tapestry and a trinket shelf. Those were they were very, very new, but
we had a milk glass set that sold.
Yeah, that punch bowl set.
Yeah, and we'd had it for a long time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that went to Vintage Market Days, and that was in the spring of 2024. So we've had that 2 years.
Yeah.
Which...
And that column base, we've had that column base for a long time. A column base sold.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of the things that sold that was pretty close to $100, but it was, we'd had it for 3 years, I think.
Mm-hmm. Probably.
First time we went to
wholesale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we had an alabaster lamp that snuck right under the $100 mark. It was $99 and it sold for $79.96. So that was probably the most expensive thing in June that sold. Is that a correct statement?
Yeah, because the milk glass punch bowl set was below that.
Yeah. That was probably the most expensive thing. That
I mean, they were all right around between $75 and $90.
But the majority, so if we sold 93 things, only 7 of them were over $50. That means
no, girl, no math.
86 of those items were under $50. So that's definitely a testament to smalls. Mm-hmm. Pack your booth with smalls. All right, so now let's hop into July, which was even more interesting because, okay, so like we said, we sold 101 items in July, but only made $1,185.80. And the breakout on that for booth is B29, which is our clothing booth, made $431.04. And B3132, which is the like double booth where all of our housewares is $754.76.
Quite a bit lower than June.
Yeah. And we made less money, but sold more items. And only
2 items.
One item was 65. Is that what that says?
Yeah.
65. And then the carousel pony sold, which was not included in the sale. Oh, it was included in the sale.
Yeah, the first one was 65 was not included in the sale. The one that was
the carousel pony was.
Yeah, the carousel pony was in the sale.
And the carousel pony is the only thing that was over $100 that we sold either month, which was interesting. Yeah. The other interesting thing is that we sold 17
of the mystery bags,
jewelry mystery bags that you guys saw us put together in that video for a total of $105.72. Now we did mark those at $7.95, but they were included in the sale. So those were $6.22 each, which was a good seller for us. And it also helped bring people into that clothing booth that, quite honestly, always looks the same. You can't tell very well when we have restocked that booth.
It doesn't even look fuller.
No, it doesn't. Sometimes the clothing rack looks fuller, but as a general rule, unless we just stuff those shelves on the back wall,
it's an illusion. I think we may need to think about how we've got that laid out.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw in that couple of videos ago, we did ask AI what it thought, and
we love that.
It did some pretty amazing things. So that might be coming on the horizon. So I guess the question that we have to ask is, did the sale work?
Good point, I think.
Yeah. Did we feel like things were moving faster because we were having a sale?
We were selling more items on days, like the weekends. We sold a lot on Saturdays a lot of times. And then
we were
Sundays,
selling in chunks.
Yeah, we were selling in chunks. It was some days we didn't sell anything. And then some days we just sold a lot of things.
Yeah. And do we think there were things that sold that would not have sold without the sale? We've had sales before and those things have been sitting there. So
I tell you, I still believe
right person,
right time.
Yeah, right person, right time. They just happened to check it when we were running a sale, and it was a price that they were comfortable paying.
Yeah.
Were there things that we regret discounting?
The carousel pony.
I
regret that we put, because it wasn't that much of a discount on it, but it made a big difference to us.
Yeah. There wasn't.
Nothing else, though, I would think of, because we were really the point of this sale was to move items that had been sitting for a while.
Yeah.
So it was, in that theory, it did what we wanted it to do.
Exactly. Yeah. And I guess the question is, will we run a sale again? But yes. Because we do. Quite honestly. And because it's not, I don't want to say peer pressure, but when every booth around you is running a sale, you kind of feel like, oh, well, I'm going to miss out if I don't also follow suit.
Well, it's just good for customers for you to run a sale occasionally. And I know some people, and I'm not going to point out people, but there are some people who run sales all the time, and they just jack their prices up and then cut them down to what they would like to get out of them.
They're the Kohl's of antique malls.
Yeah. I haven't seen that going on much at White Owl, but there are some sales, places you walk into and you go, oh.
Yeah. You mark this up so you can mark it down 50%. Yeah. But yeah, I get that.
I know it's a psychological thing, but it
doesn't feel right. Yeah, it doesn't sit well with me.
Yeah.
So our next sale We usually do about 20%.
Yeah, 20-25%. We have done 35%.
Yeah,
when we really wanted to move some things out.
Yeah, like Christmas.
Yeah.
After Christmas is a good time to start fresh, have a sale, start fresh. And that's usually our like January one, we'll start a sale. Mm-hmm. And then June. And then sometimes between fall and Christmas, we'll have a sale just to try to make room for all that Christmas we love to bring in. So the sale moved quite a bit, particularly smaller items. But we have to decide whether in moving those smaller items, can we justify the reduced revenue?
Oh, well, or maybe should we not have reduced it so much?
Yeah.
You know, maybe 15% instead of 20% or whatever it was. It was 20%, right?
It was 20, yeah.
So maybe 15% instead of 20, but I don't know.
I mean, as a shopper, if I see 10 or 15%, I mean, that's tax. That's not very much. It's when you start getting in the 20, 30, 40s that I think, oh yeah, this is a sale. And it drives me to want to go in there and shop and see what they've got and buy.
And another thing is maybe we ought to look at the strategy of specific sale tags on specific items and highlight those items instead of running a general sale.
Well, we did that.
And it did nothing?
We did the bargain bin. We had a sign and everything, y'all. But like, I don't think we sold very much out of that at all. Mm-hmm. And then the next question is, if it doesn't sell, do you cut ties with it and donate it? Or something. I don't know.
But just think about that milk glass punch bowl set. It sat there and sat there and sat there. We put it in the bargain bin. Did we put it in the bargain? Mm-hmm. No, we didn't.
It never went to the bargain bin.
Okay, maybe we should. I don't know. It's questions, people.
Yeah, it's questions that you have to ask yourself. Because pricing is a strategy, and you gotta figure out what your strategy is. Mm-hmm. All right. So what did we learn that we can apply moving forward?
We learned that maybe we should get grab-and-go items.
Yeah.
More mystery bags or more packaged up things in a bulk price.
I know the jewelry mystery bags did good, but are other, like, what are you guys seeing in your areas? Are the, like, blind date with a book, are those still doing well? Are mystery bags in general doing well still? Like, we had a vendor at our mall that was doing, like, boxes of vintage items in, like, mystery vintage box.
One thing we had thought about was making junk journal kits from some of the ephemera that we had. Instead of packaging it as ephemera, put in a specific themed kit that we could sell that people might do their own junk journals with.
Yeah. It's just a new way to sell things. I mean, I know people love a good mystery bag, so. Okay, what small items performed well enough to where we might think about sourcing those more often? I mean, linens always do well for us. Like, if you just look at our list, every other line item is a handkerchief.
Yeah, I love linens.
Yeah.
I could just have a whole house full of linens. Wouldn't do me any
good.
Handkerchiefs,
doilies, table runners, all that stuff does really well for us. And especially since we put it on the mannequin.
Oh, yeah.
That it makes it easier to, like, see what we've got. We used to have it in, like, a basket and it was all stacked up.
People would sit in a chair and they'd go through the basket. But now you can just kind of look at it. I think that's a lesson. The easier we can make for people to get to it and look at it, the better off we are.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
So it might be display rather than items.
Yeah, because I mean, if you guys have watched the video, the channel for a while, you know we have tried a lot of different ways to display our linens, and this seems to be like the best so far.
Yeah. People like it. They can just kind of look through it, push things to the sun, look through it, and it's pretty visible what's on the mannequin.
Yeah. Are there things that we would source more of because they moved really well during the sale, or are there things that we would steer clear of and not hold on to anymore?
I mean, really nothing comes to mind, just smalls in general, and maybe some mediums.
Yeah.
People seem to gravitate to those more in the summer. I think it's because they're easier to put in the cart.
Yeah.
They're easier to put in the cart if you got a bunch of kids
with you. They're easier on your
budget
too.
Yeah, they're easier on the budget. They're easier to get in the cart. If you got kids, you want small things to sit around them that they won't break.
Yeah.
Or maybe just, and this could be totally off because next year we may find something totally different. Depends on buying patterns. I think that going forward, we just make sure we have a lot of smalls and mediums. Big items, I think we need to be judicious about.
Yeah. And I don't think, like, I say we didn't sell any furniture, but we didn't have that much furniture available. I mean, we have a few, like...
We have a table and chairs, but they're less than $100.
I take that back. We sold that hutch top.
Oh,
Is that considered furniture? Yes.
Yeah.
But it was less than $50. It was only like $35. So it didn't really... I mean, we didn't see a big jump in sales because of it.
Oh, it's something interesting about the hutch top was that when it sold... Some of the people at White Owl told us we needed to source more hutch tops because people were in there all the time looking for hutch tops.
Yeah. I think like kitchen on top of your counter or in your laundry room or something. People are using them for storage, and I think it's like a pretty idea.
I think it's a pretty good idea too.
Yeah. We try to be pretty transparent with you guys because we're on here and we're showing everything and we're talking numbers, but I mean, there are a lot of people that make a lot more than we do.
Oh yeah.
And we
wonder how they do that.
Yeah. Especially I see people, like I'm in groups on Facebook and I see people with much smaller booths and looks like much smaller inventory, like full wise of their booth. And I think, how are they making so much? So if you're one of those people, tell us down in the comments because we would really love to know.
And maybe that's our illusion. We just think they're making more.
No, they're spouting out numbers.
Oh, okay, then they're making more.
They're definitely making more. So I think it's very interesting. Maybe if we sold more furniture, we could do better. Maybe if we priced differently, maybe if we had more things priced over $50, but I also don't want to price this out of making a sale. So,
and we've seen that happen.
Yeah.
And that's when we say, we went crazy.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, guys, we found one of those apple baskets in the booth the other day it was from when we first started. That's how long we've had it. We've had it 4 years. It came from the first booth we ever had. That thing was marked $38 and it was broken. I don't know what we were thinking.
We weren't thinking.
No, we definitely weren't thinking. So sometimes, I don't know.
I don't know where our heads were. Not in the right place.
Who knows? But that is going to be it for us for this week, guys. Thank you so much for coming along on our little look-see at what we sold for June and July. Tell us down in the comments if you did well in these months, and were you also running a sale? Did you see the same things that we did with people coming through, shoppers? Because I would say a lot of our like big chunk sales were on the weekends, which was pretty.
Saturdays were usually a really good selling day.
Yeah.
And then Sundays were better. I mean, they were okay, but not better than Saturdays.
But even like in our last video, you guys saw we did the fall reset in the booth. We sold about $200 on Saturday from the fall reset, mostly pumpkins. Okay. And that cornucopia.
Oh yeah.
That I said in the last video will sell before we leave did sell. So that thing is gone. And but on Sunday we only sold $20. So it's all just a crapshoot.
You never know. I gave up trying to figure out what it was.
Yeah.
It's who walks into the mall
and likes what you've got.
And likes what you got, or if they even make it by your booth.
Oh yeah. The White Owl is so big, and if you come in and you go straight and you start in D and come in like we have A, B, C, and D, and we're in B. So if you can go to the left and go A, B, C, D, or you can go straight and go D, C, B, A. Sometimes people go to D first and never make it over to where we are. And even I've seen TikToks of people that go to the White Owl and like they get about halfway in and then their video ends. And I'm like, they didn't even make it to us. The place is really big, so plan accordingly.
But actually, we sell better than we did in D.
We do, yeah.
I don't know if it was because we were on the corner, and when they came in, they looked past us.
That's exactly what I thought.
Yeah. Did not even notice us right there on the corner. It was just everything down the
because you know, like when you get to an intersection and you're like, if you're with somebody and you think, which way do you want to go, and either that way or that way, and you don't see what's right in front of you. And
doubly, the Dixie Belle paint section was on the other side of the hall from us, so everybody turned toward Dixie Belle.
Yeah, because if you're coming for that, you're coming with a purpose, and never see what's behind you. So that was very interesting.
But overall, I think it was 2 good months.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. Especially June. June was better. But
every month's good, just in different ways.
Yeah. We made rent, and that's always a positive.
And storage.
And storage.
And that's more positive.
Yeah. Now the question is, did we also pay ourselves back for the inventory that we bought?
I think we did.
Yeah.
I think we did. I think we need to start looking at how much of that was profit.
Mm-hmm. That'd be the interesting next step.
Yeah, to see how much.
But that also implies that everything we bought in July, we have priced and inventoried.
Well, I'm just saying what we sold, did we pay ourselves back on
Oh,
inventory?
that's true. So not necessarily what we bought in July, but what we sold.
What we sold, did it pay the inventory cost for that item?
Gotcha.
Because we're going to constantly be bringing more in and buying more than we sell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because we just like to buy.
Yeah. So we thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you next time, and have a great week.
Yeah, like and subscribe.
Yeah. Thank you
you
guys.
Bye.